All right, all right. Let's see. That looks grainy as hell. All right, so this is just gonna be a little soft little introduction to live streaming. If you don't just jump on it, how are you gonna get used to it, right? So just throwing this out there, maybe do 30 minutes, see if I can hook anybody to talk about a time that they royally screwed up a dish, whether it's a steak, whether it's some ribs or whatever it is. When was that time? What happened? How'd you come back from it, man? Because I've been there, done that, and I think I've done it on video too. So just trying to see who I can hook into that kind of conversation. All right. Not the best lighting right now, but it is what it is. From the TV looks up there, looks really grainy. I don't know how you guys see it, but I'm in the garage and it's not the best, probably reception, but it is what it is. All right, Earl Owens. I burned up some ribs because my fire was too hot. I have done the exact same thing on the Jumble Joe. I was trying to cook 2 racks of ribs. I think they were baby backs, if I can remember correctly. Got a video on that, and I wasn't paying attention. I think I got too confident. I believe I was in here playing some video games, and I figured I had a good 15 minutes, and you know what? I didn't. So you burned up those ribs. Were they still edible? Let's see. And thanks for coming on, Earl. Appreciate that. This is my first time actually legit coming on live with the topic, seeing how this works out. Wow, are you in China in that thumbnail? Holy crap. I made them eatable. Edible eat. I like that. I like that play on that word. Eatable. Yeah. Uh I think mine were edible in the center, but the outside ones, they were to the dog. Gave them right to the dog. Yep, that's funny. So, topic of the day is what dish? How did you mess up a cook? So far, me and Earl, we've uh we've burnt up some ribs before. Let me know. Oh, you were in China in that pic. Yeah, you can tell. Must have been a good time. Let me know how you've managed to screw up a dish. What did you burn? What did you make and you thought it was good and you tasted it and you were like, what the right? And do you admit it? Do you admit it? Or you just push it out and you play like it's good. So Earl said, scraped off the burnt part. you know, I used to sell ribs at work, right? And what I used to do is the ends would get a little crispy. So on purpose, I would take off the ends and substitute it with a better rib until one of the guys at work was like, "Man, why do you keep you're ripping me off on my burnt ribs?" I go, "Oh man, you don't want that." And he's like, "No, I love that. That's one of his favorite parts." So I never did that again. I didn't think people wanted that, but yet that's what they wanted. The nice crispy, a little bit burnt, you know. Yep. So I never done that again. Be sure to get down into my If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I got a video on my Jumbo Joe where I and it says it on the thumbnail where I burnt I think 2 racks of ribs. Just burnt them, man. That ain't the only thing I messed up. I messed up quite a bit. Let's see what else Earl said. I undercooked then overcooked chicken using a grill at a local park. I cannot get the fire right. Is that the grill that's already at the park? Because that's a big risk already in general. Let's see what Cliff Victoria. I'm still working on getting good flavor in prime rib. Don't cook it often enough to experiment much. All right. Prime rib. Yeah, I've cooked quite a few of those. I think I think because prime rib, once you're slicing, there's so much surface area that doesn't get seasoned. I think it's a hit and miss. I think that's why a good little horseradish sauce goes well, and for that kind of reason, our I remember back we would slice thick slices of prime rib and hit it, sear it really quick, just to impart a little bit more flavor. But hey, man, just keep going at it. Let's see. Yes, already at the park. Yeah, I'll never do that again. Yep. Yeah. Let me know. How's the audio? Can you guys hear? Is the audio going through very clear? Because this is on a MacBook Pro, and I know if I back away like this, I may have to raise my voice a little bit. Let's see what Cliff said here. I let it dry brine for 3 days and it was too much. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I personally, I don't know if I got a few videos doing some prime ribs and excuse me. I think season maybe brine for maybe an hour tops and just get it going. Um what are you cooking on? What are you cooking on, Cliff? And thanks, sounding good. All right, appreciate that. Good stuff. All right, Earl, thank you. All right. What have you screwed up? Okay. A modified Weber kettle with a temp control and fan added. How's that working for you? Is that like the Billows or the yeah, I forget the other brands, but are you liking that? Because I think earlier someone was telling me about the Venom. The Venom as an attachment does the same thing. Let's see. Those are my two big screw ups. All right. At the park and some ribs. Yeah. Yeah. One time I made a brisket and the brisket I made came out especially at the flat came out really really dry. And if you're trying to have brisket traditionally, it ain't going to work, right? It's too dry. But you take that dry brisket, crumble it up cuz now it's crumbly, and then you add it to other dishes. So real life, man. I made a hamburger helper, and instead of adding hamburger, I added the brisket. Man, was that thing? It was like I was happy to make that dry brisket. It was like on purpose. That's how good it was. I made hamburger helper with dried up brisket. Man, it was amazing. That's a save right there. So you said it's great at keeping temps steady. Also, you got the Venom. Oh man. That's what it was. Hold up. I'm gonna get back about that Venom. Gotta say, I made stroganoff with leftovers, and it was Stroganoff. It was the Hamburger Helper beef stroganoff. That's what I made with the dried brisket. Oh my god, man. That was a treat. So that personally, I don't believe it in bad barbecue. Even if you overcook, undercook some stuff, you can make it work. It's better than nothing. But yeah, stroganoff. I love some stroganoff, man. So try that next time. Some beef brisket stroganoff is that a thing? So okay, let's get back to the Venom. Oh man. So we were just talking about that. I think last night was doing a little test, live test, just kind of like this, and that came up. And I think I would love to dabble with that. Now, is the Venom, is it accurate? Have you tested for accuracy? Are we sure that it's really holding temps as the way it's supposed to be, or what? Let me know. Man, oh man. That's it. You guys are my heroes here, Earl and Cliff. That's all right. This is all of a sudden live stream, so I didn't expect any crazy amount of people, so no worries. Plus, I just want the feet. I want the playback abilities. See how I sound. See if I need to fix any bugs with the Venom. Let me see what it says. Okay. Okay, I get that. Get that. Few pieces that keep the temps low. All right. I'm jealous. Damn it. I need to check that out. I think that might be a good Father's Day contender. Yep. All right. I see you up here. Viewer number 3. What is the one or two? What is the time that you tell me about the time that you messed up a dish? Did you burn a steak, burn some ribs like me and Earl? Did you mess up some brisket? Did you screw up a hamburger? Drop a taco and pick it up? What was it, man? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see. I have 3 thermometers and the Venom seems to be pretty close. All right. I see what you're saying. So you can vouch for its accuracy. Man, that's major. That is major. Definitely, if you like to modify your grills. Earl wants to know, is the Venom worth it? And you know what? It may be the Venom that helps people like us not burn our stuff. So this relates to messing up some meals, messing up some food. Is the Venom worth it? That's a good. Oh yeah. And was that, let me see. It says I'm still going to pick up a real wood smoker, but the modified Weber is good for now. Man, that is a real wood smoker. I for a while I was using the Santa Maria style attachment on my Weber kettle, just burning wood splits, red oak, and that thing was handling it. I was actually doing it in my Performer as well, and it was handling those temperatures. It was no warping, no, I was thinking that after 10 cooks or something, it was gonna do something, melt something, and nope, 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 nope. Let's see. Yeah, I would like to pick up an offset maybe down the line and dabble at that a little bit. But for now, I love Weber's. I love the ease of them. I love the longevity. Love my Webers. Earl has not done a brisket yet. What are you waiting on, man? Got to. You just gotta bite the bullet. It is. It's more simpler than everyone makes it seem. It's in my mind. I feel like all cooks are either one way or the other, right? You either going for like a low temp, like a steak. I used to think in my head, is this cooked like a steak or is it cooked like a brisket? Is it, are we going all the way to the 200 or are we going to the 130, 135? And like pork butt is cooked like a brisket or is it brisket cooked like a pork butt? But you know what I mean? Like these temperatures, you're doing the same thing to the protein. I don't find it very complicated. The trim, I don't do that aerodynamic crap because my briskets don't fly nowhere. I just trim off the excess fat. Matter of fact, I don't even like a fat cap on my briskets, so I go against the grain. A lot of people don't like that, but I trim it all off, throw it in the smoker. You don't need the fat to protect anything because what are you protecting it from? You know what I mean? Like one side doesn't have fat, so who's protecting that? Like it's really not as complicated. Let that thing get up to 200. Go slow. Go nice and slow temperature on your first one just so you can get used to it. And man, you won't you'll see it's easy. Easy peasy. Let's see. Cliff says I have a Santa Maria style attachment too that raises and lowers the grill through feet by turning a wheel. I use wood in the Weber for that. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I love it. I love it. That is there's something primal about that, right? You're hearing the wood split. I mean, wood over here is crackling and talking to you. The smells. Yeah. Yep. Raising it up. Nice temp control that way. I go by the 5 second rule. Good, nice, good. Let me get that off real quick. Good, nice standard. Put your hand over the heat. If you can leave it there for about 5 seconds, that's a pretty good place to keep your meat at. Unless you want a nice sear, and then bring it lower. Love it. Yep, you're with that too. Plus, it works good if it 5 second rule is good for meat that falls on the floor too. You know, that reminds me, I actually lost a prime grade ribeye to my cat. Uh, just pulled two fat prime grade ribeyes off the grill. They're out back, and I had them resting on a chair that had a plate on it right next to the grill outside. And while it was resting, I went to sit down and do a little editing on my phone really quick as I captured all that. And I saw the cat kind of went up to look, and my fiance was like, "Look, the cat." And I was like, "It's not gonna do nothing." And I looked away for 1 second. Next thing I know, that dude had a claw into one ribeye and pulled it down on the floor. And I couldn't get pissed off, man, because that was my lazy bum ass sitting on that couch. I didn't get up and protect the steak, so he got himself a ribeye. Lucky little bastard. Let's see. Earl says Santa Maria is nice. I agree. Wait. It says I gauge every food drop by what it landed on and how much I want it. Yeah, yep, that's funny. Most of my friends use wood and will never use charcoal. Hey, that's a nice luxury right there. That's a nice luxury. I still have some red oak splits waiting for me to cook with in the back. Yep. All right, let's see. All right. Cliff. I'm down in Florida and have several oak trees down from Hurricane Ian. Cut up a lot of wood for my future smoker. There you go. What do you have your mindset on the type of smoker you're gonna get, Cliff? What's the FB? I'm looking at FB Marketplace. I have no idea what that is. I'm out here in San Diego, California. I'm not sure unless that's Facebook Marketplace. Is that what that is? Let's see. Probably something in the $500,000 range. Yeah, man. I feel you on that. I don't want to. Oh, Facebook. Oh, I see. Okay, I was just kidding when I said Facebook, but I guess it's real. I don't have a Facebook page or anything like that. Marketplace. All right, so people just they're selling on Facebook. Is that what that is? They use pecan, cherry, oak, hickory. Man, I use every single one of those pecan, cherry, oak, and hickory in chunks when I cook with charcoal. So that's a mad good selection right there. Good, good, good. All right, if you're just showing up, the topic is what dish did you F up? Talk about the dish that you just royally effed up. Did you burn some ribs like me and Earl? Did you dry out some brisket like I've done? Did you mess up a burger? What did you do? And how the hell did you come back from that? Or did you throw it away? You know, a while back, I was cooking some ribs for a friend of mine that was coming down from LA, 2 hour drive to San Diego. And I was doing them competition style, which is when you wrap them with the butter, the brown sugar, and all that stuff, right? And you put them back in the smoker, and then take them back out and all that. Well, the heat was way hot in the smoker, and I had all that. I had honey, I had butter, I had brown sugar, and what happened is it caramelized. It turned it into caramel, burnt caramel, and I was so disappointed, man. I threw those things in my little trash can I had right there in the foil, and my buddy was like, "Man," he was like, "Hell no, let's scrub on those things." And he grabbed them and he loved them, but I that is not what I was trying to do. Yep. All right. Let's see. I experiment all the time, so I messed up many cooks, way more than more have been successful. Nice. Did some marinated pork tenderloin tonight, was great. Honey mustard, garlic, Italian seasoning. That sounds really good. The My fiance made some chicken soup, some basic chicken soup. Man, that thing just healed the soul already. That's what I had. All right. Yep. Earl agrees. Cliff, that sounds good. Pork chops is a very good meat to practice your to experiment with rubs. Really quick cook. It showcases what the rub is going to taste like when you cook with it. Very easy way to to test rubs, taste and test rubs with. All right. Where are we at in time? 26 minutes. All right, guys. Let me see. Flavors work well. I usually do garlic, onion, and salt and pepper, but this was better. All right, nice. All right, guys. I'm gonna end this broadcast in about a minute. Just want to thank you guys for showing up. This was just last minute. I'm still trying to work some bugs out on this whole streaming thing. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Earl. Thank you, Cliff, for showing up and engaging in a conversation with me. And hopefully we do not burn or mess up any more meals. Hopefully we've passed that up, but we're probably guaranteed to not see that go away, right? But all right. Hey, thank you, Cliff. Oh man, look at your what is this? Your video looks clean. You on a webcam. Just when I was about to bounce, Mario shows up. Mario, I am on a MacBook Pro. No webcam, and I have the cell phone because the light's kind of dim in here, so the cell phone's giving me some light. Yeah, this is just another try for me just to see how this thing looks and sounds. Topic was let's see if I can shoot it back up here. What dish did you F up? What dish did you mess up? Thanks, Cliff. I appreciate that. Let's see what Mario's saying. Good lighting. Hey, man. Good audio. This is just the audio from the MacBook. But if I'm talking like this and I'm leaning back a little bit, can you still hear me, or does it muffle down a little bit? I noticed when I did a live stream with Sal that his audio was just impeccable and then mine was going in and out. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Earl. Appreciate that. Mario has been a long time subscriber, and I've always seen him around the barbecue world, all over the messages. So good to see you, Mario. Appreciate that. All right. You got anything to share, Mario, where you've messed up? Any type of cooks before we conclude this broadcast? Come on, man. Let's see what Cliff says. I have a dedicated camera and mic for a football podcast. Holy crap. Oh man, you gotta be kidding. I sound just as good as that. That cannot be true, Cliff. But I appreciate that. Football podcast, man. Hey, sad stuff going on, huh? With Damal. Yikes. What's your take on that, man? Wait up. It says it sounded maybe a notch slower when you moved back. Okay. All right. I'll just have to stay in this zone right here until I get back spasms and I go out. And you guys are just make sure you call me some help. All right. Let's see. Hey, Mario, you told me to do some live streams, so here it is. Here it is. Mics are cheap and they focus on your sound. I'm blinking right now, but yes, plenty of failed cooks. Are you trying to say that many? Holy crap. It's all right. You know what? All the stuff that was bad at 8 o'clock tastes good at 1. Just remember that. Yeah, prayers out for Damar. Man, I saw as soon as that hit happened. I mean, I ain't no scientist or no doctor, but I recognized how that went right to the chest. I saw it as just being punched in the heart, man. So I knew something was crazy. That sucks. My son plays my JV. He's barely playing. Well, he played last semester, but he's a big boy too. Yeah. All right. 31 minutes. All right. So I'm thinking of in the future. I'm trying to figure out, like I said, this is all new to me. Been making videos forever, but this whole live streaming stuff, it's a little crazy, a little new. So trying to figure out a consistent format, what I want to do, whether half an hour, half an hour little broadcasts on a topic, or an hour, or what, or see how long it takes. But I want it to be a consistent thing. And because I'm already tired of doing the cooks and videotaping them, unless it's something I just gotta show you guys. There's a tip or a point I want to make, then I just, I shoot away. But you know, hopefully I could come with a more consistent format. So still trying to work on it. But see what you said here. Funny point is the times I mess up cooks is usually when I'm watching videos. That's right. Sounds like a great idea. I was flipping channels and saw you were live. All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And then eventually, I got some help this morning from Grilling, I think Grilling and Chilling or something like that, with Mojo. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but I caught his live stream and he was cooking. He was cooking on live. Like, he had all the cameras set up. And I thought that was a great idea. I had an idea like that where I can just have something on the grill. And as it's on the grill, there's a camera steady on it the whole time while we're talking and we're chopping it up, right? So it was really nice to see Mojo in his element, because he was just, doing his thing, and it was organic. He wasn't doing everything perfect. It was the way we do it when no one's watching, right? We ripping stuff with our teeth and we're just throwing stuff together and grabbing whatever's closest to us, and shit comes together. That's what I hope this will turn into. Let's see what Casey Walls. Thanks for showing up, Casey. My wife says I make the best food when I don't give a fuck. Hell yeah. Hey, that belongs on a shirt. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's the truth. Yep. When you don't give a fuck. When you're just letting it turn into whatever it turns into, right? Right. And then you don't know what the hell to call it. Yeah. You know, let's see. Hold up. All right. I was gonna sign up, but how do I do that now when people are showing up? It ain't happening. What dish did you F up? Spit it out. Talk about it. Let's hear how you overcame it. So let's see. Casey Walls says, my wife says I make the best food when I don't give a fuck. I like that. He's gonna make some merch. I like to watch videos and look at recipes and then modify them based on what I know and like. Yep. You know, we have a favorite seafood place we go to down here in San Diego, and one of our favorite dishes is I guess I guess it would be called Oysters Rockefeller, right? But it's Mexican style. These guys at that spot, they put their own twist on it, right? And damn, is that thing 10 out of 10. It is stuffed with, it's oysters stuffed with shrimp, so it's shrimp in the oysters, and then spinach, and then the cheese and all that stuff. I do believe they put a little pico de gallo on there, so you have this baked cheese. You got the fresh tomatoes, little bit of bits of tomatoes, God, man, is that so delicious? And I wanna try to replicate that very soon using the Santa Maria grill with some oysters. So that's coming up, guys. Meatloaf I did on the kettle was over smoked somehow. Can't stand that taste. Oh yeah, man. Meatloaf is very porous. It's gonna suck that smoke up crazily. I recommend you do a meatloaf. Don't even put wood. Try just straight charcoal. Let me know if that works out. But yeah, let's see what I screwed up my first racks. I used cheap expert grill charcoal and didn't realize it was mesquite and did no wrap ribs and just let it. And let's just say the smoke was clean, but we did not enjoy the taste. Over smoked, huh? All right. Over smoked. Yikes. Cliff says sounds like a good blend of flavors. Oh man. It's it's to die for. Seriously, man. I one of our favorite, me and my fiance's, it's our favorite place. SJ Cooks in the house. Sal said, I effed up a chicken once. I put too much brown sugar in my homemade rub and ran my Weber too hot. Gotta admit, I never heard of using like a sugar-based seasoning on chicken, but you know, you're brave. It got super dark. Wife was laughing when I took the chicken inside. This was before I was on YouTube. Man. So which means you know better now, huh? That's funny, man. That's funny. Good to see you. Gotta have clean smoke for things like meatloaf. Yeah, or no smoke at all. If you know, yep. I think meatloaf was one of the first. It was it was even before my YouTube channel as well. It was one of the first things I practiced on the kettle. And man, I have to admit that turned out amazing. And meatloaf isn't something I gravitate to in the first place, but I forgot how good meatloaf was, man. It was delicious. Let's see. Honestly, B&B charcoal is the only brand of charcoal I will use now. I haven't fucked up one thing since. Okay, B&B. I I've never had a problem with Kingsford. I don't know. I just never have. I know people say it's way too ashy. I think I've learned to deal with it. But is B&B, what is it about it that you would say, hey man, stop using Kingsford, use B&B? Tell me, what is it? What's the thing about it? All right, let's see what Mario says. I wonder why I don't see SJ in the chat. SJ's in here. He's right here. Look. Booyah. He be playing Ghost. All right. I have smoked cheeseburgers with good results. Way different flavor than searing them. I have done cheeseburgers on a Santa Maria grill. I have a video of that. I was amazed on the flavor that the hamburger meat was able to just, it's amazing, man, amazing. So I'm with you on that, Cliff. Let's see, Casey. Honestly, B&B charcoal is the only brand. Oh, that's what you already said. Blah blah blah. Where are we at? Sup? There you go, Mario. I like a good smooth burn with charcoal. Different charcoal gives different burns. So are you also promoting the B&B? Are you with that? Or are you like me? I keep Kingsford as the one variable in my cooking that never changes. It's the one thing I could count on. It stays the same. But man, I've been hearing a lot about the B&B. And then it says, now I see you, Sal. Yo. I ran an Autocamado. I ran an Autocamado around 48 hours at 225 with 6 pounds of lump charcoal. An Autocamado. Is that made by Tesla or what? What the hell is that? B&B briquettes are the best. They burn hot, long, and very little ash. Okay, is that what you're? So burning hot. Would you say that because of they burn hot, you wouldn't recommend them for a low and slow, or you just use less of them for a low and slow? Let me know, Mario. B&B is good. I like to use hardwood charcoal, but it's harder to keep a smooth burn. All right. Hardwood charcoal, but it's harder to keep a smooth burn. Look at you guys. You guys are charcoal connoisseurs. Look at you guys. Uh-oh. Let's see what SJ. I like B&B charcoal. Their lump is pretty good too. They carry it up at Ace Hardware, but sometimes they don't have it. Their char logs are crazy good too. Ace. I don't know the last time I've been in an Ace Hardware store. Char Griller, look it up. You'll love it. Char Griller. You're talking about that's what the auto Kamado is? An auto Kamado? That's funny. Say that 10 times. All right. So let's see. SJ, you still feeling you feeling under the weather? Or is that low key hangover? Welcome to the Matt Swan Backyard Barbecue, guys. Yeah. All right. Uh-oh. All right. Make sure our laptops are 6 feet apart. Hope you're feeling, brother. Hope you're feeling better, brother. Charcoal got expensive this year. I've been cooking on pellet grill mainly the past couple of months. Hey, did you hear that? Sal's laughing at you over there. I heard. Hey, Sal, don't be laughing at Mario. You leave his pellets alone. All right. So you're telling me charcoal is more expensive than pellets? You find a nice you find pellets to be more inexpensive way to go, huh? All right. We can continue. Good. Also, Mario, where are you out of? I always see you. You're one of my best subscribers. You're all over the barbecue scene. Where the hell are you at? Earl says charcoal prices have gone up. Man, have I not noticed? See, I think I've been lagging for a long time. I think I have a bag left in the back with some wood splits. I haven't are you telling me they're not doing the two for $19.99 at Home Depot anymore? Now you guys are scaring me. I get 20 pounds of Bear Mountain pellets, like $8 at Winco. Shit. So, and man, now I've been talking about how I would never do a pellet grill, but I don't know, man. I mean, I think that if times get tough and it comes out to something like that, where pellets are that much cheaper, I mean, it may have to be on the consideration list. That's crazy. So you're also in Oxnard. I don't know if I've ever asked you that. There's a lot of people from Oxnard, man. If I ask you the same questions, man, as I suffer from short-term memory loss. So bear with me. Mario, so what city are you from? I'm messing around, buddy. All right. Hey, them pellets can go fast. I did an 18-hour no wrap pork butt and went through 30 pounds of pellet. Mario, is that what you're seeing too? Come on, man. You can't be selling me on some pellets if they go that fast. Keep it real, man. Damn, that's crazy. Is that right, Casey? Holy crap. Holy. Pellet grill is about 1 hour per pound at 2250-ish. Pretty efficient. Dang, then what the hell? Let's see. Look at what Casey said. Hey, them pellets can go fast. I did an 18-hour no wrap pork. That sounds like more than 18 1 hour a pound. Were you at more than 250, Casey? Yeah, I told you yesterday. Oh, see? Freaking memory. I'm curious to know how fast pellets get used up and how much electricity. Look at that. I'm with you, SJ. It's kind of weird how a pellet grill, it needs electricity and pellets to cook a meal. And then you still sometimes from, not just from what I've heard, I've tasted some brisket out of a guy from work, out of his pellet grill that he said he did like 16 hours on. And I swear to you, it was like basic oven brisket. But I told him it was good. But I just, keeping it real, man, to you. Maybe pellet consumption depends on the cooker. I agree. Look up the Trinity Hybrid Smoker. It's a pellet grill and offset together. If you're in the snow, you will. Are you guys cooking in the blizzard? Are you guys up there in Buffalo? If it's warm like SoCal, it's efficient. Oh shit! Mario's advertising for Southern California. I love that. Pellet grills lack smoke flavor, so I did a super smoke. Okay, so you did the super smoke, and does that help? Does that really put the flavor in it? And I want you guys to understand something. I know I've seen that pellet grills give off an amazing smoke ring, but just know I've also gotten a smoke ring in a gas grill with no pellets, no wood, no charcoal, just straight propane. So it's on video. I don't know if you guys believe me or not, but so to me, smoke rings now are a big question for me, man. They're iffy. So let's see. It says pellet grill lacks smoked flavor, but I did super smoke. You can get a pellet grill that is insulated too. Earl says, what is a good pellet grill? That is the question. Is that a oxymoron? I've seen people put smoke tubes. Now I see that too, but it starts to for me to be questioning the efficiency of a pellet grill now if you gotta have electricity, pellets, and then a smoke tube. I'm not trying to beat down pellet grills, but it's just kind of iffy to me. You know what I mean? I remember that video, Ruben. I couldn't believe that you used Weber as a gas grill. Yeah, I use, in case you guys didn't know, I'm starting to get stuffed up. In case you guys didn't know, I used my Weber Performer, only the gas assist. And I wanted to see, can I just cook using that little gas flame? And guess what? I could. So I cooked a brisket. I've cooked chicken, just strictly for test. And when I cooked the brisket and sliced it up, there was a smoke ring out of my Weber kettle Performer using just the gas assist. No charcoal, no wood. Come on, man. What the hell is that? That's just retarded. I don't understand that. All right, let's see where I lost you guys at. Hold up. Pellet brand matters a lot. So Bear Mountain, Lumberjack versus Pit Boss and Traeger. Ooh. You just pooped all over Traeger, huh? Rick, hello. Rick, I need Rick's info because Rick does a lot of pellet smoking, pellet grilling. Rick, stay here. Stay for a second. Listen to me and give me this. Give me your honest answer. I know you're selling grills and stuff, so I don't want you to be biased because you know, I'm not saying that you are. I want you to be 100% real. When you're grilling, when you're smoking on a pellet grill, even with super smoke, does it lack the smoke flavor? Can you admit that it lacks the smoke flavor like something you smoked on an offset or even a Weber kettle? Let me know. Let's get there. Casey says best pellet grill on the market because of innovation is the Camp Chef Woodwind Pro, the ability to add wood chunks. I've seen that, and you know what? That did spark my attention. Mario says, Rick, what up? Rick says, Mario, and he has a beer. Damn, dude, I think I need to go in that fridge and get me a beer. SJ says, sup to Rick. What's up, Sal? I'm late. Look at you guys. Look at you. Look at you. GMG. Green Mountain Grills, right? Rick has a bunch of GMGs. Rick, which pellet smoker gets bought the most at the store? See, I don't want you to get in trouble, Rick. Don't say nothing that'll get you in trouble. Just if you can't say, just say you can't, you can't speak on it or something. But on this channel, it's full transparency. Talk that ish. Talk that ish. You're never going to get the same flavor on a pellet like you are a stick burner. But what about a Weber grill? What about what you get from a Weber grill? Be honest, man. I see honesty in your eyes all the time. Come on. And Rick's honest with it. Oh, snap. Hold on, guys. I want to see if I can find a beer. Give me a sec. Hey, you guys behave. Oh, yeah. Found it. All right, let's see. However, a pellet will give you a clean smoke. All right, I have heard, and I've had seen on the videos where it seems to be very efficient the way the whole combustion stuff works, right? Whew. Hold on. Salute to everybody. Man. Where we at? Where we at? All right, so let's see. If you can get your hands on 100% hickory pellets, it will give you plenty of smoke. All right. You say that, I'm getting the impression that, is it hard to get hickory pellets or something? Keep in mind, I don't know. You can get dirty smoke off charcoal too. Even if the charcoal's ashed over or when we do the snake and all that. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Yeah. Casey agrees. The premium. Yeah, I got a bunch of those in the back. That's my number one for beginners. That's the one thing I just 100% recommend. Grab a Weber kettle premium. Don't go to the original, go to the premium or up. And if you could do it on a Weber, I mean, you can have same results as anyone else, you know. Earl went to China. Oh, hold up. Mesquite pellets are the strongest. However, you have to enjoy mesquite, which I don't. Yeah. You know what mesquite's there is a gassy taste to mesquite, but if you ever want to impart a grilled like flavor to meat really fast, mesquite's the thing to do it. Um Rick says it's all about your flavor profiles and what proteins you're cooking. I agree, Rick. That's some wise words. Lumberjack is the only brand that I know has 100% hickory, and I can only, excuse me, find them at barbecue headquarters in Simi Valley. Yikes. The premium rocks. I am just sad that the quality went a little down. They feel flimsy and thin now, at least the floor models I've seen at stores. You know what? On the premiums, last year when I bought like I don't know how many I bought, 15 of them. No, maybe less, like 8 of them, 9 of them. Um, what I noticed by when I was putting them together is the fan, not the the assembly for the ash to remove the ash, the excuse me, the the bottom damn it, what do you call that? That bottom cutout so that the ash can fall through now has like what looks like a letter P. And I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think they opened that up so that whole pieces of charcoal can fall through there or something. But it's different. This beer is gassing me up. Let's see what else. I like mesquite lung for straight grilling, especially carne asada. Yep. According to Mad Scientist Barbecue, Naughty Wood pellets are the best pellets. Oh, Mad Scientist. Okay. Naughty Wood pellets are the best pellets on the market right now. Is that so? It's been meaning to check out barbecue headquarter, not too far from where I live, but things keep coming up. It cancel my trip. Shit. Okay, I see what you're saying. So you cook on your stick burner or the kettles or the drums, and then your wife gets acid reflux. When I cook on my GMG, she gets no acid reflux. Well, that's an indication right there. That's crazy. Naughty Wood is 100% almond wood or 100% plum, I believe. It's crazy. I've never cooked with none of those woods. But hey, Rick, I saw you out there with that Franklin barbecue grill, man. That grill looks beefy, man. I would love to practice some offset cooking on something like that. I would love to buy one offset cooker, just get it right the first time, and then just learn on it like that. See what's up. I'm Jelly, my guy drinking a Pacifico, and I'm drinking Matt 2020. What up, man? What up? Cheers. Whatever you're drinking, man. Cheers. All right, SJ, you're gonna have to take out a loan. We're gonna have to go take out a loan, go get some stuff from there. Some Yoder's, Pits and Spits, high-end stuff. That Franklin is no joke. Ruben, have you tried Sucker Buster rubs? No, I haven't. I haven't. I there actually is a place out here, and I think Rick knows of it, the Valley Farms Market in the Spring Valley. I believe Rick has been there, and they have all that too. I just never tried it, to be honest with you. He's drinking Mad Dog 2020. Look at him. Earl. Hey Earl, just from your thumbnail, are you sure that's not Earl 40? Huh? Is that E40 on my chat? That'd be awesome. 40 water. That's what I'm afraid of. I got to make sure to take credit card. Man, that's what they make credit cards for, so we can have fun with them. Ain't nothing more American dream like being in debt. Let's do it. You do it, and then I'll do it. You go first, though. Let me know. Or look, check this out. Forget that. We're gonna take a drive out to Rick's little spot, and we go grab a Franklin. We get a Franklin, and we start learning how to do some offset smoking. Oh yeah, VF has Valley Farms. Yep. Yeah. Have you looked into the Masterbuilt Gravity Series? I would love to try one. I see them all around, man. I see them all around. I just can't. I just haven't pulled the plug. The fact that you have to turn it on, there's a fan, all that, that scares me, guy. Let's see where we at. I know you know about Suzy Q's and you have it at Cosmic here now. Yeah, I've done the Suzy Q thing, man. Loved it. I loved it until one time Suzy Q's shit got a little bit too salty for me one time. I don't know what it was. Normally it was fantastic, man, but after that I tried Pit Boss's smoked salt and cracked black pepper, and it's the best thing I've ever tried in my life when it comes to beef, brisket, or anything. That seasoning that they make from Pit Boss, I swear to God, they may make lousy smokers, but that seasoning is the shit. I love it. And so anytime I can buy it and get it, that's what I put on my tri-tips. That's what I put on my steaks, brisket, anything that has to do with beef. Love it. So let's see. SJ, yep, it's tempting. One thing I miss about SoCal is the red oak. Can't get that in Texas. Hey, man, you can always come back. The Franklin is like 4 Gs, isn't it? Before the add-ons? Yikes. And Smart and Final. Great ribs there. Franklin's? What? $5,000, dude? God, I don't know, for that, we can get somebody out here to make something like that. Right? That dude, there's a dude that made have you ever seen I know SJ know who's I'm talking about, that girl Queen, that Harry Sue kind of brought out on his channel. The guy that made her pit makes pits out of Rancho Cucamonga out in Inland Empire. And I remember hitting him up about making something small, and I think he quoted me like $3,000 for just a very small basic offset. And you know what? I don't think that's bad. Pit Boss makes a Tennessee apple butter. I layer with SPG, then use head country apple habanero. Yeah. They make some good spices, man. That's for sure. Yeah, so that if you actually go to OfferUp and you go under if you go put like an Inland Empire zip code or something, 91786, and then put Offset Smokers, you'll see a lot of that dude's work who made, I believe it's SG Metalworks or something like that. That's that guy does great stuff, man. Man, imagine paying 5 grand for Franklin. Franklin's, man, that's crazy. Let me ask you this, Rick. Are people buying it? I was talking to Eric at Fat Stack. Oh, okay. Another, yep, that's another dude. I've seen his smokers too. Fat Stack. Oh my god. I've seen a very small one, like a 30 something inch one or 20 something inch one, and it was for sale. Someone out here in San Diego was selling one for like, I think again, it was 3 or 4 grand, and that's a small little fucker, but it looked heavy freaking duty. Yikes. I don't know. I don't believe I know what a workhorse pit 1975 is. Who said that? Mario? For price point, I'd say Old Country Brazils is the best offset for the money. But I mean, is it you when you think about someone who just wants to buy an offset one time and not deal with leaks and stuff like that, and it be heavy duty, is that something that Old Country Brazils is that, does that fit that bill? Let's see. It's probably, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Shipping's gonna be crazy, and you'd have to go pick it up. And even then, now we're talking gas. There's no way around it. You just have to have Rick bring it to you. Three a month. Holy damn. 7/16 metal versus what? What is what are we talking about with Franklin? Let me see. 7/16 in a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. 7/16 is almost half an inch. That are you sure 7/16 half an inch? It's 437.5. That's almost half inch. If it's 7/16, that's hella fucking heavy duty. Did you mean 1/16? Yeah, because 1/16 is flimsy. That's only 62 thousandths. Holy crap. We can bribe Rick with beers to drive it over here. It'll probably mean a lifetime supply of beers, but we'll let him see it, let him set the price. 1/4 on the cook chamber and 3/8 on the firebox. Yes. So then you must have been saying 3/16, which is what, 0.375? Right? No, wait. 187.5? Maybe you meant that. Did you hear that, Rick? Yeah. So 1/4 on the cook chamber and 3/8 on the firebox. So 3/8, that's 375. That is not what is typical for a firebox, like half, like 1/4 inch. So that's bigger than that. All right. Get some light back on. All right. Okay, 1/8 on the Brazos. Damn. I was like 716. That thing is that thing's made like a tank. All right, so 1/8. Who's here? Quint. What up, Quint? Thanks for showing up, man. Cheers. Rick says, "What's up?" Everyone's saying, "What's up?" All right. Initially, let me tell you guys, this was about what dish did you fuck up? If you guys ever made something that didn't come out the way you wanted, what was that? Share it. And how the hell did you come back from it? What did you do? Did you fake the funk? Or did you throw it away? Or did you what? Me and Earl, we both burnt some ribs before. I made some dried ass brisket. Messed it up. Aha, Earl wants to buy a grill now. There you go, Rick. I just want a small commission. Sal and Rick, what's up? Brazos is 12. Is it Brazos or Brazos? Whatever. $1,200 at Academy. Damn. You got to be serious. I don't want to spend $1,000. What's up, Rick? Hey, thanks, Rick. That's right. It's been it's been challenging, but trying to do it. Most of the briskets I screw up. Make the best chili the next day. Look at you. That's right. I'm only 3 months into the pellet grill, and it's not as fun as the WSM or kettle, but convenient. Thank you for admitting that. You see that? That's that real shit. Not as fun. You know what I was thinking, because I don't want to ever trash talk one thing, because as humans, we all have multiple selections to do everything we do in life. How do we wipe our ass, put our shoes on? There's just so much selections, right? How you do you is always going to be the right thing to do. But when I think of like a pellet grill, I wonder if it's a good idea to utilize it as a practicing, like some place to practice your cooks. And if it goes all good, and you can hone in your skills on a pellet grill, then you can try it out on something else. And I wonder if it'd be a good scene to really do some R&D in, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to ever say a pellet grill isn't, worth anything, because I believe it has value. And obviously there's a big ass market for it, man. People are getting rich in that industry. I used to fuck up brisket burnt ends a lot. We're not talking about how much you ate. We're talking about messing it up. No, I get you, man. You made burnt ends on accident. Man, I was telling these guys earlier that I had a dried ass brisket, and so what I did is it was all crumbly and dry, and I made some hamburger helper beef stroganoff, and instead of using hamburger meat, I used the dried brisket, and man, it was heaven. I was a doctor earlier when you tested StreamYard. George was on there. I watched the rerun to help your hours. I was the doctor. Quint, are you telling me you're... Wait a minute, Quint. You're confusing me. I was the doctor earlier when you tested StreamYard. George was on there. I watched the rerun to help your hours. Oh, I already removed it. Thanks anyways. Are you Mojo? Is that you? Let me know, Quint. Is that who you are? All right, let's see. I never said pellet cookers were fun. Hey, we'll pretend you never said that. You got to sell them, man. Someone mentioned in another live that pellet smokers get as much hate as microwaves did when they first came out. Hey, dog, check this out. I believe microwaves are very, very good at reheating, but they're not good at cooking. And there's some things like, for instance, like when I make ribs, I think the best way to reheat ribs, I swear to God, this is just me though, man. Don't beat me up or nothing. All right. I think ribs in a container in the microwave, they'll re-steam, they'll reheat up, they'll come back to life, and they're not cooking, they're just reheating. You take them out, you let them sit in that container. Uh, you let them sit in that container for about another minute, open it up, smells the whole house up. So microwaves serve a purpose. Um, let's see, Sal. Rick's laughing at Sal for the microwave comment. Quint saying I was at the doctor for my broken ankle. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I hope you're feeling better, man. I hope you got some good results. A WSM no water pan direct heat makes the best ribs. Those dripping heats of the cold, great flavor. Yep, we agree with you on that. Quinn ain't Mojo. I thought because Mojo was helping me on an earlier live to get to know this thing, and then I thought maybe this might be him as another channel. So my bad, my bad. Mojo was really cool, man. I really liked him. Checked out his live too. Guga, I think, cooked a brisket in a microwave. Oh man, see. Uh, let's see. Mario, there you go. Let's go back to that Guga thing. Yeah, I remember that video. But yeah, I believe microwaves are for reheating, but you shouldn't cook with it. But that's it. But what the hell do I know? All right. All right, everybody. So, Rick, what do you do, man? What do you do when you mess something up? Let me ask you something. Have you ever messed up something live, not live, but as you're making a video and you like bit into it? And what did you do? Did you admit it or did you just keep on going? Putting you on the spot, brother. Putting you on the spot. Let's see. Earl says microwave good for boiling water and popping popcorn. Oh man. I wouldn't know, man. I wouldn't know. I boil water on my coffee machine. It's funny. I make cup of noodles on the coffee machine. There's a little setting for that. That's funny as hell, man. But I may agree with you though. All right. So Mario, you're always around the scene, man. When are you coming out with a channel? I know it's in your brain. Stay away from Walmart wood chunks, Western brand. Why is that? You gotta tell me why. You gotta tell me why. All right, she's done. I made a vow a while back that if I messed up a cook, I won't post the video. But if I do, I'll be more of a learn from my mistake kind of thing. Oh man. Yeah, man, not too long ago, well, about a year ago, I I made a mistake with a brisket, and this was something having to do with putting it in the freezer, taking it out because I was going to do the cook and then I had to do some overtime. So putting it back in the freezer, taking it out again. And I made this video and everything was coming out so good, everything. And then I went to slice it and I went to taste it and there was zero freaking flavors in there. It was nasty. It was spoiled. It didn't taste bad, but it wasn't good. You can tell something was off, and then there was a weird color to it. And I realized right then and there I fucked up that brisket. But I turned that video into like a crime scene type of deal where somebody murdered a brisket. But I actually got in some trouble. I got some trouble. Got in trouble over that video. Um, I did a small segment at work. I'm not supposed to be filming at work. We have government contracts and stuff, and somebody recognized it, man, and they told me to take it down, and something led to another. I ended up getting suspended, and I just threw that video away. But yeah, man, that was one of my trying to make something out of a mistake things, and it just totally bit me in the ass. I'll never forget that. Let's see what Rick says. Most of my early videos are all about screwing up. Hey, that's how you learn, right? That's how you learn. Just got to keep at it. I know I know when I was trying to learn the live fire stuff, keeping the fire lit, it was getting a little bit overwhelming. I almost wanted to quit, but I was getting people giving me comments on what to do. And it's those times that the comments there, people are trying to just help. That's why sometimes we get comments and they're not trying to tell us what to do. They're just, people just want to give you a helping hand. And I took some advice and I found out that my wood splits were way too big and all that. And it started to work out. Let's see. I'm not a YouTube creator, but maybe one day in the future. See, that means you got it in you. Come on. You've been thinking about it. You've been thinking about it, Mario. I don't have content, but I think Bad Cooks should be the shorts. Oh, snap. That's a good idea, man. And Keep the Good Cooks should be the actual good cooks. Wait. And Keep the Good Cooks on YouTube and Keep the Good Cooks should be the actual good cook. Yeah. That's a great idea. That would be funny to look at. Yeah. Just a fan of the barbecue community. I love fire cooks with my kanka. My kenka. Yeah. I want to see you guys get a pig on each one of them forks. On each freaking on each point. That'd be crazy. Imagine that. Wait, didn't George do that? Didn't he have a pig on his kanka? Kanka, whatever. I can't remember. Short-term memory. Right. All right, guys. I am going to go ahead and end this broadcast in about 1 minute. I appreciate all you guys coming in and giving me some love, showing me some love. Remember that I'm not doing this for no other reasons. I don't need the views or none of that. I don't need the likes. I just need the love. That's what I do it for. Share a little bit of love with you guys in this community. Mario's been a long time subscriber. He's probably been doing this way before I even thought of. So appreciate you guys sharing this beginning moment with me. Let's see. Before I go, let's see. George and me are Kenka brothers. There you go. I love fire cook. Yeah. Peace, Weber for life. That's right, Earl. Thanks for showing up. Look at that. Oh, man. Big old heart from Quint. You're not Mojo. Gotcha. Thanks for doing a live, brother. Enjoy chatting it up. Have a good night, everyone. Hope you feel better, Sal. All right, you guys. Thanks for showing up once again. Remember, don't do this for the likes. Do it for the love. Booyah. Deuces. End it.